If there's one thing that Israel can count on every single time it launches one of its attacks, it's the support, solidarity from the British state. The comments of William Hague over the last couple of days show that there is an unbreakable bond between the British state and Israel, and it's a historic one. It's not just a Tory government. The former Prime Minister Tony Blair, with the blood of 1 million Iraqis on his hands, now the Middle East peace envoy, tells us that he is doing all he can to de-escalate what's going on in Gaza. This is from the same man who, as I said, invaded Iraq, but more than that, he's the same individual who supported Mubarak. He is in league with Anglo-American imperialism and Axis, which will always stand with the oppressor and never, ever with the oppressed. But here in Scotland, we have a proud tradition of standing with the Palestinians. Every single time an Israeli ambassador comes, they are quickly chased away. In Edinburgh University, but not just there. Right across Scotland, people are prepared to mobilise in favour of the Palestinians. And again, we show it here today. But over the next 2 years, we have an opportunity, a unique opportunity, to say that we want to break the British state. Imagine what would happen. They already accept those in favour of keeping the Union together. They already accept that weakening the Union would weaken the British propaganda, the British power that they would have across the world. We have the opportunity over the next 2 years to say that Scotland is with Palestine, and that an independent Scotland will not just be with Palestine, we will be against Israel. We want to boycott, divest and put sanctions on Israel as a nation and as a state. Why is it that it's only Iran? Why is it that it's only countries which seem to be in opposition to the United States which come under sanctions, which come under scrutiny? We have the opportunity to make sure that we put forward a radical vision that says Scotland is for Palestine. And the last comment just on that is this. It would be historic. It would be a historic victory, not just for social justice, not just for the anti-austerity movement, but for people oppressed right across the world, historically, by this British state and by the people who want to make it a British empire again. Because what's going on in Gaza isn't just about Israel, it's about a reconstitution of Anglo-American power as a result of the Arab revolutions. At this time in history, we need to come together and we need to say that we don't want just independence, we want a radical independence, one that stands shoulder to shoulder with the oppressed and which says never again will we stand and be forced to stand with the Israelis as a result of our incompetent, unrepresentative